The hell of dating in Gen Z. I'm gonna keep it real. Dating in Gen Z is absolutely cooked because nobody wants to be loyal. I'm gonna just keep it a beam, bro. You can't trust nobody out here. Let's get straight to it.
I like him, but I don't want to be his GF. But I want him to stay. I want him to be mine without a relationship. Stay as friends.
What?
But let our feelings grow stronger. For each other. This shit has...
Bro, you want confusion. That's what you want. Like, what are we talking about? How does that even make sense?
368,000 likes.
Are
Too
you
risky to repost. Silent repost. She spoke the truth. Man, TSPMO. I am fluent in TikTok language. Let me quickly translate what she's...
Okay, you don't want a relationship, but you want to have feelings with this person. But y'all want to stay friends. What's the point of having feelings for each other if y'all not finna date? That doesn't make any sense.
Actually trying to say here. Okay, I like him, but without a relationship.
Like, y'all gonna be friends with benefits? Like, what yo, at least, yo, label it something, bro. People are so scared of labels nowadays.
Yeah. You want all the benefits of a relationship, but you don't want to make it official because you don't want all the responsibilities that come with a relationship.
Which is crazy.
When I start receiving the slightest bit of romantic attention, and suddenly I feel absolutely disgusted and feel the need to ghost everyone. Grow up, motherfucker.
Brother, who do you think you are? A nonchalant dreadhead nigga? If you don't grow up, what are we talking about? What? Bro, I'm gonna keep it a big. If you want a relationship, bro, or if you want to have feelings for somebody and you want to call it a relationship, you got to deal with the consequences of that, bro. People want to fool around, date a little bit, go on dates, you feel me? Like, y'all be fooling around, dating around, doing whatever, and then you get mad when the person you fooling around with fools around with somebody else. Well, what else did you think, bro? There's no labels on this shit, bro. Y'all gotta, like, we gotta start being adults some shit, bro. Like, if you want a relationship, if you want the benefits of that, you're gonna take the consequences, bro. People just don't want to have commitment nowadays, bro. That's really what it is.
Wait, someone tell me what this is. Consider yourself lucky today because I am the someone that is gonna tell you what this is. This basically means I just really like the idea of a relationship and how it's portrayed online. But once I actually come close to having a relationship, I realize that I'm not built for this. There you go.
Nobody's built for a relationship, bro. You just kind of have to grow into that, bro. Like, I hate when people be saying, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. Oh, I'm not. Just say you want to be a hoe. I mean, just be honest, all right? In the past, I've said multiple times I'm not ready to be in a relationship. I really just wanted to be a hoe. That's what it is. And if that's what it is, call it out how it is, bro. Do what you got to do. But it's not hard. Like, you don't got to be ready to be in a relationship. It's either you want to be in one or you want to be a hoe. It's one or the other, bro. Or maybe you want to work on yourself. Maybe you just got out of one. Hey, bro, call it what it is, though.
Weird, otherworldly, special mechanism. It's just you not being ready for any of this. You trying to be Matt Stoney when all you can barely eat is a hard-boiled egg. And then on the other hand, you got them social media ruined romance motherfuckers who constantly whine about how social media ruined real...
Just say you don't get bitches, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Just say you don't, you get none. Like, just be honest, bro. Because... even with the social media, like, even though social media has made it harder for relationships to form, it's not impossible, bro. You see so many thriving relationships, bro. You just gotta have self-discipline. I ain't gonna lie.
Connection. Guys, you already know me. I usually don't do shit like this, but please follow me on Instagram. I am almost at 2,000 followers, so click the link in the comment section down below or just type in my name. Please follow me. You can text me. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Please follow me.
You whispering, bro?
I will not disagree with, but come on now, motherfucker. It be the same people posting their ick list 30 minutes later. Your perception of real life is so distorted. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Motherfuckers are out here building their perception of relationships from bricks they pick up on social media, bricks they will never ever need in their lives. Like, come on, bro. I promise you, you don't have to worry about your future wife making an OnlyFans because this shit never happens outside of social media.
Also, a lot of people want to date a person and only get the good parts, but just ignore the flaws. A lot of people will date somebody and then it be good for like cool 3-4 months. Everything's going good. Everything, you feel me? It's peaches and creams and shit, right? And then they run into one issue and be like, nah, I'm not really ready for this shit. Bitch, grow the fuck up. Grow up. What are you talking about? You're not ready for it. Y'all have one road bump and you're ready to break the whole thing off. Y'all get one argument. Now y'all don't know if y'all love each other no more, bro. Y'all never loved each other in the first place, bro. Bro, relationships and love is about working through the hard times so you can really enjoy the good times, bro. And if you're not willing to do that, in all reality, you just need to grow up. I'm gonna be honest.
Erase that shit from your ick list. Most people are so far gone from reality, it's insane. And the ones that whine most on social media are the ones that never spoke a single word to the opposite gender. All these incels and femcels only get their knowledge from social media.
I'm gonna keep it a beam. If you see a man or woman just bashing the other gender whenever they can on Twitter, Instagram, social media, just know that they're an incel. They're an incel. I'm gonna be honest. Because that's lame as shit. That's lame as hell, bro. Like, just only calling out the flaws of the other gender and just not giving them no props is just lame as hell. I'm not gonna lie. It's one thing for criticism. It's one thing to call out a society issue, but just bashing on the other gender because they don't like you, you feel me? Because it's just weird. You're weird.
Personally really doubt that these motherfuckers ever leave the house, like go touch a tree or something, or go into the sunlight. Every single time I see a TikTok of some girl cooking a splendid looking meal for her boyfriend, you always got them grumpy, miserable women complaining in the comment section. Meals I have made for my boyfriend.
Why are you cooking for him? Yo, you should make him cook. Why are you being a good girlfriend? Man, he should be buying you a Venti, a Dior bag, a Chanel bag, and that's why you're single. Wrong sound effect. That's why you're single. And for the men talking about, oh, I need a woman who can cook, clean, suck my meat, and just do everything and just shut up when she needs to. That's why you don't have a woman. It just is. You expecting too much, bro. And then you send all these expectations, but what you finna do, my nigga? Like, what are we talking about? Weird? Weirdo.
That he rates 10 out of 10. Looks absolutely splendid. Why would anyone ever complain about, would never do this? Just a boyfriend, girl. Just a boyfriend. Shut the fuck up,
That's
bro.
why you're never finna find a man. I'm gonna be honest.
The worst thing is that young people see this
I'm not
shit
being nice
and they
today.
base their
Just being real.
expectations for a relationship based on what they see online. Was that even a sentence? I have no fucking idea. The picture of a relationship that is created by all these incels.
Why is she screaming?
Obviously, a relationship like you guys expect it to be is never
She missed
going
the
to work.
show.
And you influence young impressionable kids with this shit. Put on the nicest pair of shoes you have and go outside, bro. Breathe some fucking air. The premise is not wrong. Social media low-key fucked us all over. And the more I think about this, the more I realize that it's not TikTok, even though TikTok had its impact. It's not Instagram. It's not Twitter. The single worst social media platform that actually ruined romance is Tinder.
I don't think it is. I think what ruined romance is us. And the reason why social media is a big catalyst is because we see so many people, so many fine shit, so many good example relationships, so many other things, so many other people, and we compare ourselves way too much. Instead of just finding what you want in your hometown, bro. Bro, if you really think about it, men and women aren't supposed to be seeing as many people as we're seeing, bro. You can go on Instagram right now, search up pretty light skins, and see hundreds and hundreds of fine light skinned women that you can DM. Which probably won't respond to you because, nigga, you're not like that. But you still got the option to do that, bro. The illusion of options really does fry our human brain, and a woman can do the same thing for men. I'm not gonna lie. So we have a multitude of options that we can pick from. We're always comparing ourselves to other people and ourselves to other relationships, talking about, oh, why can't you buy me a Birkin bag? Because I don't got Birkin bag money and I'm not money bag yo. What? I'm a regular guy. I work a 9-to-5 job. Why are you asking for those demands, right? And then you got guys over here complaining about, yo, why you not thicker? Why you don't got that Ari Ash Cash type of ass? She's not Ari or Ash Cash, my nigga. What the fuck? Why are you expecting that out of a regular girl? We need to learn as human beings to appreciate what we have, bro. Bro, our parents, our ancestors, bro, they used to find people in their hometown village, who they could connect to, who they thought was attractive, and just settle down. And they didn't worry about anything else. That's what we need to go back to, bro. Be satisfied with what you have and stop chasing, bro. Stop trying to find the best option. Just find an option you are good and satisfied with, bro. That's the real key to romance, bro. I'm going to keep it a beam. Besides that, we just making everything harder for ourselves, bro.
And all these other dating platforms. I think it's absurd how Tinder is never actually in a discussion for being one of the goats of generation-ruining apps.
Because in all reality, the only people who go on Tinder is people who are looking for the hoes. Nobody who's actually trying to find a valid relationship uses Tinder.
Dating apps totally normalize sexual relationships between two individuals that don't even know each other without actually being in a relationship. Obviously, you gonna like him, but you don't want to be his GF, but you want him to stay. You want him to be yours without a relationship. Stay as friends, but let your feelings grow stronger for each other. What the fuck?
But again, I feel like that isn't Tinder's fault. It just made it easier for people to be like that. That's our own natural desire to just be confusing. That's just us.
Why would you?
It's not Tinder's fault.
Relationship?
It just helped us.
Why would you deal with all the emotional responsibilities that come with it when you can just open up Tinder and get yourself some play for the night? It's way easier like that. That's why Gen Z popularized the term situationship. I really feel like I don't have to explain the term, but just for the sake of the video, a situationship is, like a relationship with the slight difference that y'all are never gonna call it a relationship. You do all the bullshit that you would do in a regular relationship, but at the same time, you meet other people and you never have to explain yourself for anything because, technically y'all were never in a relationship in the first place, so you can cheat, which is technically not cheating, Shit, that shit.
That's how you get caught up, though. That's how you get caught up. That's how feelings get involved. That's how people get screwed over, bro. My best advice to all of y'all, bro, if you like a girl, make it clear from the jump what this is, bro. If y'all just fooling around, make that clear. If y'all want to pursue an actual relationship, make that shit clear. Even if you don't like the girl, make that shit clear. I'm telling you, it makes things way easier, way smoother, and way less toxic for everybody, bro. I'm letting you know right now.
It sounds like the smartest
Stop
thing
being
I have
confusing.
ever seen in my life. You do shit like this, and then you end up feeling numb and feeling disgusted when you receive signals of somebody actually wanting to commit and be in a relationship with you. Obviously, motherfucker. And you know what the worst part is? The worst part is that this fuckery has been normalized. Once you leave high school, time starts speedrunning around you. And the older you get, the more the numbness and the disinterest grows. And you're never gonna meet as many people as you meet in high school. So if you haven't found the love of your life early on in that stage, chances decrease later on.
Also, I'm gonna make a little point right here. You don't have to get married, bro. Not everybody is meant for a relationship. And I'm gonna just say this might be an unpopular opinion, but it's just true. I'm pretty sure it's like 50% of people don't end up dying with a relationship or dying married or something. Bro, if that's not your type of vibe, don't do it, bro. Don't force yourself into a relationship when you don't want to do it. I'm not gonna lie. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna let it be said. Because a lot of y'all be trying to settle down with somebody just because you don't want to be that 30-year-old who's single, and y'all end up screwing over that person because you didn't really want to be in a relationship, bro. So just do what you really want. Do what you know is best for you. But at the same time, not everybody's meant to get married, bro. I'm going to keep it a beam.
Not just by a tiny bit, they decrease significantly. Not only because you meet less and less people. I mean, I stay at home all day, maybe go to the gym, maybe go play basketball, and that's how I expect to meet my soulmate. Obviously, that shit is not gonna happen. Not only because you meet less people, but also because people turn more into these types of people as time goes on. Have you seen the